Capricorn, today we enter the realm of the moon. The moon never shows her true face. What you see may not hold the totality of what's there. What you feel may be the only truth that you can trust. Your reading today will be guided by the moon herself. Happy Monday. That's when I'm recording this. For those of you who are new, my name is Valyrien. Monday is Moon Day. It wasn't planned, and neither is what is next. So I want you to close your eyes right now, Capricorn, and imagine this. You are walking alone at night. The path is only lit by pale silver lighting. Shadows twist, and the shapes in the dark only seem to move when you turn your head away. Your heart begins to beat faster and faster and faster because some part of you knows something is there. Even if your eyes cannot prove it, you feel it. That is the moon's power. That is the moon's pull. Illusion, fear, mystery, intuition. She asks you to trust the voice within, the one that whispers when logic goes silent. Open your eyes now. As we begin your reading, the moon will decide what it is to be revealed or left in the shadow. So let's get into it, shall we, Capricorn? There's something that someone isn't telling you. Venus, comb, and cowrie. So the letter C is definitely coming up, especially CO. Conquest, love, sexuality, prosperity, protection, trade. There is an exchange happening with you and another. The moon wants to reveal it, but Venus is driving it. Something that you don't see sees you. Something that you aren't watching is watching you. A King of Swords, inverted, look, came out with the moon. Wow. Coming out straight with the moon, a hefty confirmation. The man behind the curtain, but the man with many illusions. There is someone lurking in the shadows that sees that you have more control over yourself and your life than they previously thought. Although this person or whatever this is watching sees you, they don't actually see you. And maybe that's why they came out with the energy of the moon. They can't see you clearly. I'm seeing like layers of fog. I'm really seeing in my mind when you have a foggy day and you can see layers of mountains. So although someone is watching, they're not quite sure what it is they're seeing. They're seeing many different things, but what is the true thing? What is the truth? So with the Seven of Cups, they're seeing a new perspective every day. New perspectives back to back. So whoever or whatever this is watching, they thought they had you in a place where they can control their experience of you. But really, even though you don't see who or what this is, you still have some semblance of control. You're controlling some sort of narrative. You're controlling what people see, even if you don't see them seeing you. Something like that. There's something about the Sahara Desert trying to get a signal in the middle of nowhere. So whoever it is watching, they realize that they've made a huge mistake. And yet, you've utilized that mistake to your benefit in some way. You've managed the ropes. Highest in the room. It's almost like you're above the clouds, and the fogginess I was seeing were layers of cloud. So that's the thing with the Seven of Cups. I'm hearing 7 steps till heaven. Someone realizes that they thought they were watching you, but the whole time they were watching themselves. I pulled interoception, internal perception. They were truly watching themselves, seeing themselves. I'm really getting a strong energy of projection, which is very much a moon energy. They projected the image of rejection, ostracization, something like that onto you. But in fact, they were either doing that to themselves or to you, projection. So the moon is kind of funny like that. They thought they were seeing more than what they actually saw, but they didn't see that dark side of the moon. What did they not see when it came to Capricorn? The name Paris could be significant. They didn't see that actually you were putting your money where your mouth is. You yourself were looking for evidence of support, but you were bringing some sort of support. Encouragement, praise, celebration, community. I just heard like meat. I don't know. There's an internal tension within someone that wants to explode. And it's almost like the only way this person, or even if it's something else, the only way they can cope with the internal tension is to externalize it. But yeah, see, they're showing me this person touching the clouds. And the clouds were a metaphor for their vision of you. So it was so real to them, they could almost touch it. And as soon as they do, it dissipates. And they see some kind of projection. The name Jonathan could be significant. Aura. Reaching up to the heavens now. So that's what I'm saying. So this doesn't necessarily have to even be a human in the flesh. This could be a spirit, an angel, a passed on loved one, or someone who has recently passed. It doesn't have to be. But maybe this is a story of someone reaching the other side and realizing that their human limitations cause them to miscalculate the world around them, to be suffocated by the energy of the moon. There is a presence here that doesn't want to be named, but it or they are watching still. Now we have the letter L, and I remember we had CO, now we have L, cold, like the energy of the moon. Levitate and lunacy, no mistakes, right? This just popped out like a moonrise. The energy rises, and also the Venus combs. They're levitating too. Even these cowrie shells are levitating. I feel like Capricorn, in this reading, you are the moon in this reading. You are the evasive, mysterious, illusory, maybe symbol of fear or subconscious mirroring. You have a very critical mind or critical nature about you. As in critical thinking skills. And when you're interpreting the world around you at this time, you're picking things apart like an onion. But then at the same time, when you see something you don't like, you are changing it. But there's something very peculiar. Did you feel that, Capricorn? The energy just kind of shifted. I don't know if you felt that. But if you did, that's the moon pulling at you. There is a very rare, potent, and powerful event coming your way that you don't see coming. Dark side of the moon. A great shift, a dichotomy, turning completely upside down or around. So it's almost like overnight, the King of Swords reverse watching you shifts, changes. Capricorn, you keep getting this. This keeps coming through. This even keeps coming through in personal readings that I've been doing for people. But we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer. And look how the hand is coming out through the clouds. So someone reaching out and giving you a hand. But it's rooted in the physical. Something from spirit is offered to you in the material. Okay? Is made manifest. And something comes through fairly quick. I'm seeing like the moon rising within someone to be at the forefront of someone's mind. Someone in spirit, see? That's so interesting. The moon is at the forefront of some spirit's mind. Maybe the spirit that has kept their eye on you. And the spirit sees that you have been pushed to the absolute edge. There's some kind of justice, fairness, truth, balance for all of those sleepless nights. It's like the sword of truth reflecting a strong glimmer of light within the darkest spaces of your memories. The scales are balanced. Because I am reading from the energy of the moon, this reading itself feels very mysterious, very metaphorical, very elusive. There are people standing up to fight for you. And we have a song called Howl. So the wolf, didn't that come up? That came up in a recent reading. Okay, the wolf howling at the moon. That's so interesting. So the spirit has the moon in their mind, but then there's something else howling at the moon. So there is a third energy coming into the mix here, guys. What is justice here? A decision made in the dark. Yeah, and here's the Wheel of Fortune to turn things around. 2 decisions. There are 2 major decisions being made in the dark, dare I say the dark side of the moon, that you have yet to see manifest or you have yet to become aware of. Maybe you're becoming aware of it right now, but that doesn't mean you automatically believe me. There's two significant decisions that are being made, I think, on your behalf. But don't always expect it to be super easy, because I do see a fight, a battle, not with another, but I do see fighting for what's right here. There are energies fighting on your behalf, but you might need to put up a little bit of a battle yourself. Okay, something like that. But with the Wheel of Fortune that keeps coming up, look, the moon's right behind that. In reverse, a lack of fear. Overnight, you're no longer afraid. Or overnight, you can see something clearly. Overnight, you're ready. You are ready. What you don't see at this time, Capricorn, is that these decisions are being made right now unbeknownst to you. So one of these decisions are minimal, while the other decision is grand and very important, very pivotal. So this is a significant end of a chapter. But with the Death card, there's always a harvest. That's what that means. And I don't know if you can see it, Capricorn, but there is a scythe reflecting in this mirror. And the scythe represents a harvest, because the scythe was used to harvest wheat. Okay, so there is some sort of harvest here after an ending, but Spirit is choosing to end something and to bring in something else. An idea. I just heard turn back the tables of time. Here is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is ending some sort of bad luck for you. This is a big deal, Capricorn. A big breakthrough, big moment. That Spirit decides to end some sort of situation where you have experienced a gargantuan loss. Maybe feeling disconnected from Spirit, feeling disconnected from your own values or your own dreams. Maybe even feeling like your dreams have died, your dreams are dead. Well, that is what's coming to an end, an abrupt end. And what is the other decision? The other decision is that you're no longer going to be identifying with a major hardship of the path, a pivotal moment. There are times in life where it does serve us to identify with a major hardship, because it's almost like we explore ourselves through that. We understand ourselves in life through that. But that can fade, and your self-worth does not depend on how good you do at letting certain things go. It's not about that. Humans get so fixated on like, oh, if you hold on to negative emotions, if you feel negative emotions, if you identify with anything negative, like you are just so wrong, bad, da 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 da. But anyway, that's besides the point. We have compass here. So along the trajectory of where you're headed on your path, on your map, on your timeline, so to speak, it served you. It actually did benefit you. It gave to you. It was important that you did identify with a you that did hit rock bottom. Okay, in the past. But you're coming to a place here where everything is changing. Okay, please tell me more. The way that you collaborate with the material world, the way that you show up, it's changing. Now, everything may not be as it seems in this card. Instead of the past building you, you are building the future. And there are other people witnessing this, but they don't know what it is you're building. Okay, that's what's interesting, the dark side of the moon, right? Not even this entity, this spirit, a passed on loved one, the King of Swords, could truly see you clearly. But there will be individuals who come towards you with curiosity that might even be interested in building with you. Okay, so only you know how that is different, how that is a major shift for you. This has been very intriguing. So you're becoming even more critical and analytical of that which you built, okay? Now, Capricorn, as I am pulling these cards, I want you to let me know down below in the comments, what planet should I do next when it comes to a planet-themed Capricorn tarot reading? What's your favorite planet? What planet should I do? Let me know down below. Yeah, I have major news for you, Capricorn. Things truly are about to get better. You do have this loved one, spirit, ancestor, whoever it is. There's someone here in the spiritual that is helping you turn the wheels of time back around. You're no longer going backwards. You're no longer identifying with backwards. You are building forwards. Something of that sort, okay, Capricorn? There's definitely someone here helping you with that. And it's about to get so juicy, okay? So with the Justice card, I'm getting you deserve this. You deserve what's about to come true. The Ace of Wands. This is a very creative energy, powerful, potent energy of ignition. The Page of Swords. See? I can't make this up. But it's not just you. You're no longer alone in this storyline. Okay? That's what you don't see coming. There will be energies who witness you in your prime. Who witness you working together with other people, giving and receiving, okay, a very reciprocal energy. But it's almost like power feeds on power. Power builds on power. Energy builds on energy. Fire builds on fire. Okay, you and others igniting. An inferno. Something like that, okay? But this is going to be witnessed, and I keep getting that. It's going to be witnessed. And it brings people in, right? Like a moth to a flame. Or just like the light source in the dark, okay? It's like lighting a fireplace on the dark side of the moon, and here comes everyone flocking to it. Or it's the only thing that you can see. Okay, very interesting. There's a lot of fun. It's a fun exchange here. People are seeing a fun exchange, and that brings other people in. Because they're like, well, I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that fun exchange. So there could be something about a campfire. Like maybe someone is camping or having an event. There's a campfire or some sort of hangout, some sort of kickback or party, something like that. But a lot of people coming around. Now that could be what is actually happening, or that could be a metaphor, or it could be both. But they want me to say, you just never know what's just around the corner. Do you? You don't. Whether it's good or bad, you simply never know. Okay? So that was your reading, Capricorn. Or that's what the moon wants you to think. We're not done yet, okay? Let's get some more cards. Capricorn, it is a lucky day because we get another deck split today, okay? So we have Oyster and we have Pearl. How interesting, right? Because one is the external, one is the internal. Transformation, contradiction, elevation, luck, patience, refinement. So yeah, there is some sort of contradiction, but there's a lot of luck. So you are about to find the pearl, okay? You're about to find a pearl. You are ready for this pearl. Perhaps even you are the pearl. So there's something that has transformed. There is another energy that has transformed something into a pearl. Sand, something gritty, into something smooth and beautiful, valuable. This is luck, but it takes time. So this is taking a long time to come through for you, this pearl. But you are ready now, okay? A diamond in the rough. A diamond in the making. This is deliverance. So yeah. You are freed from something, okay? I see someone taking the pearl and running with it. Okay, that's you. You're freed. Literally, I can't make this up. You are freed. You've been stuck, trapped, enclosed, suppressed, something like that. But you are freed now. Now this is that Ace of Wands energy. You're feeling the fire, the passion, the energy, the drive, the excitement once more. Those energies that you thought you had lost. You are taking control, okay? And then there's love. Devil in the details. So Capricorn. There's something about you finding so much love and joy within the details of everything that's about to come through for you. But with the devil and the details, I don't know why, I'm just getting the energy of pleasure. That could be that Venus energy. The energy of pleasure. The little bits of pleasure. It's the little things in life. So you're noticing the little things, the little details. There's little pleasurable details, moments, something like that. But you are soaking it up. This could also be you having a lust for life. Maybe a lust for another. But there is indeed a strong draw, strong energy coming through for you, okay? So it's like the momentum picks up for you. The name Anna, Annabelle could be significant. From the chains that have kept you bound, to something. Hearing millennia, maybe a lifetime, I don't know. You free yourself. And this entity that has the moon at the forefront of their mind, you are in a similar position, but I see the pearl being at the forefront of your mind because we have neuron, crystal, there it is, the pearl at the forefront of your mind. So it's like your brain has transformed, your mind has transformed, your perception has transformed. Over time, your critical thinking, your analytical skills, the way you think has been refined. And you hold a pearl in your mind. That's interesting. So this spirit is the one dealing with the dark side of the moon, but you're dealing with the light side of the moon. You are the light side of the moon. And you're about to be seen, okay? You're about to be witnessed. You're about to be free. But there's more, Capricorn. Remember, the moon never reveals everything at once. Some truths are meant to be felt, not seen. So remember to watch the shadows tonight, Capricorn, because one of them just might be carrying the answer that you have been searching for. Bye-bye.